Hi MPC, welcome to Youth Sunday. Today you'll hear some of our stories from our mission trip to Jamaica.
We went to Jamaica June 20th to 26th, and it was an amazing experience for all involved. We raised over $40,000 in 5 months, and we couldn't have done any of it without your guys' help. So thank you so much for that. It means the world to us.
I can tell you that everybody loved this trip, as you'll see in some of the stories you hear today.
So here's a little background on our trip to Jamaica. We went with a group called Praying Pelican Missions.
They were really great because they hosted us, they did all the lodging, all the food, they gave us clean water, and they drove us around in this bus thing that's called a coaster. It was really fun, really cramped, but really cool. There were 19 youth that went on the trip and 4 leaders that put up with us through the entire week.
These great leaders were David Mish, of course, Bill Moring, and Nick Peterson. Next year, Praying Pelican Missions is going to Cuba, and it's still in the works, but we're considering going on that trip.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just focus on Jamaica for today. Now get ready to hear some of our stories from Jamaica.
Hey, we made it to Jamaica.
I love it.
It's kind of weird flying in and seeing water on both sides of the island.
I thought that there wasn't any island because it was just water.
Wyatt, what do you think of this place?
I don't know, it seems like it needs some mission work.
Feeling the moisture.
Yeah, there's a nice breeze right now though. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Jackson, what do you think of the trip so far? It's been a long day, huh?
Very long day.
We're gonna be riding one of these things soon. Yeah. This is where we're staying. This is our view from our little gazebo area.
So first day here, you know, it was a whole bunch of traveling and everything, so we weren't exactly here all that much. But you know, we got through orientation and stuff like that, and we had some talks, and we ate awesome food. And then when we went to sleep, there was, because actually, you know what, when we were talking, when we were sitting here and doing worship, you could see out there in the distance, you could see like flashes of light. And when I noticed it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's lightning. Literally over there, I saw more lightning then in the few hours we were out here than I have my entire life. And then when we went to sleep, it was the loudest thing ever. You'd just be like sleeping there, just like the entire night, and it was like continuous. Like it was just going down like the entire time. It wasn't stop. Like it stopped after a while, but when it was going, it was just like a continuous downpour. And if you looked out your window, you would see like flashes and all this stuff, and the thunder. It wasn't like at home when, you know, you could hear like in the distance and then it would stop, and then you would hear it again and then it would stop. No, it was like thunder. You could hear it all the time. Like it didn't stop. It was awesome.
We're at Duncan's elementary school or something like that. School for all ages.
You don't know where we're at.
Ryan, I know Ryan. Yeah, Ryan.
There you are. I got no. Hey, car. This way.
This is our first full day here in Jamaica. We spent the night with a couple thunderstorms. It was pretty loud, but we all got a decent amount of sleep because you're all tuckered out. And we just are coming from the school that we spent the whole day with the little kids. They're so cute and adorable. And we were just doing crafts with them the whole day, teaching them about scriptures, and they're just really lovely, and they like to hug you and play with you all the time. Basically, like you're their best friend, and it's so adorable.
What does it say on your shirt? This is what cute looks like. Wait a minute, I'm the cutest.
No, I'm the cutest.
No, I'm the cutest.
I'm the cutest.
I'm the cutest.
I'm the cutest.
Why are you the cutest?
Because I have the Mickey Mouse.
So adorable. And then we're on our way right now in a coaster to the infirmary.
So one of the more impactful things on this trip for me was when we went to St. Haven's Children's Hospital, and I met a man named William. And William really loved cars. It just so happened that we had brought a ton of toy cars. So we went over and picked out a few, and we spent probably 45 minutes just playing with those cars, racing them, making racing sounds. It was a blast. He had a ton of fun. Right before we left, he was looking pretty sad. He didn't want his buddy to leave. So I gave him my sunglasses, and I said, "Here, you take them." And that just made him light up. He was just so happy. He just gave me the biggest smile I've ever seen. I'll never forget it. Jamaica has been a really awesome trip, and it's going to really impact all of us who went on this trip for the rest of our lives. Coming back, we want to do more, and we want to keep going, and we want to carry on the mission here, and carry on at home, and keep doing God's will. So thank you all so much for your support sending us here. It was truly worth it, and we thank you all so much.